Alright, Solstice of Heroes is here, and I've gotten all done in about 12 hours on the first day. All three classes with all three of its Magnefiecent Armor, with all three of its glows. And I'm trying to go over, if there's just a long guide here, and go over how to get the armor and what steps I took and what's efficient and what I did to get everything done. Here are some things you gotta know. Once you finish one set, so if you finish a blue set on one character or a purple set on one character, the next character's blue set will be ×2 progress. If you finish 2 character blue sets, the next character will be ×3 progress. So if you do multiple characters, it will be 3 times faster to get everything done on the third character. So look forward to that. The first character took me about 5 hours in total. Maybe around there 5 hours. Second character took me about 2-3 hours, and third character took me about 1.5 hours to get that all done. So look forward to that as well. I don't know why I keep saying that. So if you don't know how this event works, you want to go ahead and head to Eva in the tower and talk to her. You get a helmet. You want to do the EAZ game mode or activity. And it will rotate a different element each day, which is kind of important to know for some stuff, but not really. It doesn't really affect most of these steps for the armor. It is pretty much just in general, and like I've said, most of the steps we'll talk about is going to be pretty much going to go over every character all at once, as there are only slight differences per character. And I'll go over all of it, and I'll go over how it goes with ×2 progress and how it goes with ×3 progress as well. So talk to Eva, do that, yada 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 yada, and we'll talk about the armor. Okay. So actually, before we start, one thing to note is that when you get to this step, right, you have the white glow, right? So we have to take this ornament off. We have the white glow. This is always on. There's no ornament here for the white glow. As long as you put an ornament on, it will change it forever, right? It will always be a white glow once you do one of the steps here. But once you have the armor, it is account wide. The Magnefiecent Armor set white glow are account wide. If I do it on my Titan, even if it doesn't have that yet, it will still progress and it will still activate. I got this done on my Warlock, but I didn't defeat champions until I got onto my Titan and put it on my Titan, and then it unlocked it on my Warlock, even though my Titan didn't have the armor yet. So look and see how that goes, I guess. I don't know. That's just that. So let's go over for Warlock, and we'll just go through everything basically. But it's gonna be every class I want to talk about pretty much all at once. It's just that it's hard to show all three when they're pretty much all the same, only with slight differences. So this guy's gonna help with all 3 characters. So try to pay attention, maybe, or maybe I'm a bad explainer. I don't know. So we have a blue armor. We have the renewed helmet. The first one's very easy. The helmet's very easy. You can do it in like one go. We have completed EAZ activity that's located in the tower or next to Eva. Finish one of those, you're good to go. Collect 200 elemental orbs. Very simple. So you'll be done this one passively on all characters. Times 3 progress, 100 orbs, and then I don't know the math here. 66 orbs per for ×3. I don't know the math. Too dumb. Then we have 20 finishers, just it's passively done. Just do 20 finishers, 10 finishers for ×2, and 7 for ×3. That's up. We have the gloves for blue. We have complete a strike activity or a gambit or a crucible. So pick the easiest one you like. The fastest is crucible. We're not momentum control this week, so do that one. Just one total for everybody. This one we have open Solstice Packages. So to get Solstice Packages in this game or in this, you gotta go ahead and do EAZ. Depending on how many bosses you kill in the EAZ, you will get a chest drop. But it is not always going to be a box. It'll be either a fragment or a box. This year's a bit different, as before you get every time you go to the chest, you have to go and find it. But this time you will always see it on your screen. There's chest icons everywhere, so you don't have to go find them anymore. You just have to go ahead and just go to it, and you have a chance to get a box. It costs 15 fragments to open a box, and you get fragments by doing activities or doing Eva bounties or Solstice bounties. So doing Crucible, doing Gambit, doing strikes, public events, lost sectors, all those will give you fragments. Do whatever you want, you'll get them done Don't worry about it. You need 150 for 10, and then you'll need to open up 5 boxes for ×2, and then about 4 boxes for ×3 progress for opening up Solstice packages. So you don't need to worry about it. Also, since packages are account wide, so you'll get them abundance of them eventually. So don't worry about them too much. Just get enough. Get 19 in total if you care about that. Lastly, we have kill 200 Cabal on Warlock, or it's get 200 Hive kills, or get 200 Fallen kills on all classes. So which is getting Fallen, Cabal, or Hive. All of those enemies can be found in the EAZ. The EAZ rotates with 3 different enemy types: Hive, Cabal, Fallen. If not, you'll get it done just by doing public events in certain areas that just, your chess piece requires public events. Just do public events with those enemies, or do a lost sector with those enemies, as you need to do those as well for the blue armor. Of course, ×2 progress is 100 kills, and ×3 is like 66, whatever, I don't know numbers. So next up, we have the chess piece. We have complete 2 public events. It's legit 2 public events. Whole rock doesn't matter. So find the easiest ones, like the Aether resupply, or do the Wild Nickel Shore, the drop pod, whatever, prisoner thing. Just melt the boss, good to go. Of course, ×2 progress you do 1 time, and then ×3 just 1 time again. Next up, we have get void orbs in the playlists, or stasis orbs. So this is, obviously different. It'll be obviously for, Titan or Warlock, Titan or Hunter. It'll be, Solar or Arc. Just, go on a strike, and you can either finish the strike or not finish the strike. Or when you're doing a playlist activity, for your arms, just go ahead and get it all done in one go there. Make sure you're using a void weapon in a strike and do activity, or using a void weapon in Crucible and get it done in there. Of course, it's 50 × 1, 25 × 2, and about, I don't know the math here, it's 16.6 for ×3. So get a weapon that is good, and do a strike, or just do not even a full strike. As if we have defeat 30 Guardians, do 30 Guardians in Gambit or Crucible. Obviously, Crucible is the recommended choice. Pick the easy game mode, pick Control or whatever. Don't do Rumble. If you like Rumble, then do Rumble. But 30 kills, it's not that bad. Of course, ×2 is 15, and then like 7 for ×3. So that one's pretty easy to do. That's for everybody. Next up, we have Boots. Complete 1 patrol. This is all together for everybody. Just 1 patrol. Generate, or you have to collect 50 orbs of power. So pick them up. Just get a masterwork weapon. So Trinity Ghoul with a catalyst, or any weapon with a masterwork. Pretty easy to do. 50, 25 ×2, and then 16 ×3. Gets pretty easy. The next up is super kills. Doesn't matter what you use. Make sure you use a roaming super. Do it in public events. Do it everywhere. All that stuff. 50 ×2, 25, 16 ×3, whatever. Lastly, we have complete lost sectors. Like I said, do lost sectors based off the enemies that kill. Kill Cabal, kill Hive, kill Fallen. Just do the lost sectors that have those enemies in it to gain the efficient progress. You do 3 ×2, you do 2, and then ×3, you need to do 1 lost sector to get that done. Next up, we have generate arc orbs and free roam. Or it'll be solar on Titan, or void on Titan, or hunter, solar, void, whatever. It's whatever element. Do it on that element. This is only free roam. It does not work in playlist activities. You do it. So when you're doing lost sectors, use an arc weapon, use a void weapon, you're always using the elemental weapon. You're not using your kinetic that much. I'll be real, for the most part. My best advice for your weapon is using hard light. Hard light you can switch whenever you want. Is probably the best exotic to use for this event. Hard light is your best friend. Lastly, we have persistent damage, 100 kills. This is passive. Get headshots. Be cool. Of course, I forgot to mention. Yes, The orbs, you need 200 for times 1, 100 for times 2, and then whatever the amount is for times 3, 33, 66. Okay, then we have 100 headshots, 50 kills for times 2, and 33 for times 3. Okay, and that's it. You're done. Once you get all those steps done, put on all the armor, because once you complete one armor piece, just switch it to something else. You have to have the armor on in order to get the progress. Just make sure you switch the armor to an exotic or a legendary that you've been using for a while. You don't need to have it on all the time. Just switch when you need to switch. Once you've done all of it, you don't have to have it all of it on at the same time, right? Once you have it done, all 5 done, put it on and go back to the tower, meditate, and you'll get your Majestic Solstice Armor. Let's go ahead and do the first one here. We have helmets. Here, give me a second. Okay. So we have defeat 5 mini bosses in the EAZ. This, when you have 1 times progress, this is only 3 times. You can, even if you get 10, it doesn't matter. You have to do it 3 times. You're forced to do at least 3 EAZs, basically. But you don't have to do the full thing. You can either do get 5 kills and leave. You can do that if you want. But doing the full thing is kind of good for getting other objectives done. Like collect 500 element orbs. This is passive. Do not worry about this. You will get this done automatically. Do not farm for this. You will get it done. Other one, get 100 rapidly defeat companions. This will be done passively unless you're not good at the game. I don't know. That's alright. I don't need to talk about these are passively done. I don't need to talk about times 2, times 3. It's just you'll get that done. Next up, we have either complete Altars of Sorrows, I can't speak, or override missions. Of course, if you don't have the season pass, then of course you can't get to override. But Altar of Sorrows gives you 5% per tier. I'm not sure what the boss gives you, maybe like 10%, 15%. I think it's probably I'm pretty sure if you do like a full run of Altars of Sorrows, it's probably 50%. But that takes a bit of time to do that all, so good luck with that. But for override, it gives you 30% per run. So what you can do is 3 override missions and 2 tiers of Altar of Sorrow, and that'll get you done for 100%. Of course, if you get times 2, then you can do 2 override. No, you could do two override missions, and you'll be done. 60% both. Or when you have times 3 progress, you do 1 override and have 90%, and then 1 Altar of Sorrows, and then you're good to go for that one there. Next up, we have empowered buffs gained. This is when, depending on the, I lied. This is something I shouldn't even explain too much about. All you need to do is get 30 of 1 element orb. Doesn't matter what element of the day, it still counts. If you get 30 arc orbs, 30 void orbs, 30 stasis orbs, 30 void orbs, doesn't matter what day it is, it will still give you the progress. Even if it's not the element of the day, you will get 30 orbs of 1. Even if you don't see it counting up, it still counts towards the progress. So you need 20 times and you'll get it done if you just pick up orbs. Don't worry, this will be done passively. Do not worry about it. Okay, just keep picking up orbs. Next up, we have elemental weapon kills. So Warlock is arc, I don't know, solar whatever for Titan, I don't know, void for hunter, I don't know, either or. Just get 200 kills in total. Weapon kills, just weapon kills. Use whatever you like. Use it, doing EAZ, use it. When you're doing overrides, use it. When you're doing Wrathborn hunts, use it. When you're doing battlegrounds, just use the weapon when you're doing the activities that you need to do for your other pieces of armor, pretty much. Now, of course, times 2 progress is 100 kills, and then 66 kills for times 3. And that's pretty much it for that one. Then we have our chest piece here. We have do blind wells. I did not do 1 blind well because Wrathborn hunts, if you have access to Wrathborn hunts, I recommend it. It is faster than probably blind well. I'm not entirely sure how much blind well gives you, so I have no idea. But what you need to do for Wrathborn hunts, all you need to do is this. Of course, this is random each time. Once you complete 1 Wrathborn hunt, these are always different. But if you get Zilox, the Wrathborn hunt here, you want to go ahead and apply it. You want to make this dormant and do a tier 2. And what you want to do is head over to Dreaming City, kill the Wrathborn ogre, located here. Then go to the Oracle area of, activate it, and it'll be in the Oracle area. But before you kill the boss, you want to make sure you go back to your lure, open it up, and reset the lure. That will let you farm this boss, because this is one of the fastest bosses to kill, because of just you spawn back in the area where the ogre is. So once you kill the boss, you get 25% progress towards the armor. And when you go ahead and reapply it and kill the ogre, then go back, kill the reset the lure, kill the boss, then apply the lure again and do it 4 times, and you'll get it done. I don't know the blind well, so good luck with that. I don't have information on that. But once you get ×2 progress, then it's 2 times, and then still 2 times for Wrathborns with ×3 progress. There's not much you can do about that. You're forced to do it 2 times still. So it's 4 times, and then 2 times, 2 times for Wrathborn hunts, pretty much. All right. Next up, we have get 50 key fragments. This is just doing activities that drop key fragments. Anything drops key fragments. Do whatever. Crucible, strikes, gambit, public events, all that stuff. But the one thing I gotta know, it's 50 in total. Bounties don't count from Solstice bounties. What you gotta know also is that it does not ×2 progress. If you have ×2 progress or ×3 progress, it does not multiply. If you get 8 from multiple control, it will still be 8. So this will be done passively, as you do, Wrathborn hunts, overrides give you it, battlegrounds give you it. Just do those, and anything gives you, any activity gives you Solstice fragments, key fragments. So do those. Next up is get grenade kills. This is in general. Each class has their own elements for all that stuff. I like vortex grenade for warlock. Titan needed arc, so it was like the one that pulses. I forgot the name of it. I think it's pulse. I don't know, something like that. And then hunter, you need solar. I used the incendiary grenade. You could use mine if you want. And the one thing to remember is that if you want to get fast grenades, you can either do an activity with grenadier, or equip a weapon that has demolitionist. And every time you get a kill, you get grenade energy, and it's fast. So 50 kills is a lot, though. But make sure you just do them activities like Wrathborn hunts or overrides, and just keep focusing on grenade kills. So these take a bit of time if you don't have the demolitionist perk. All right, quickly do those. Right, 50 kills and 25 kills for ×2, and then 16 kills for ×3 progress when you're going for that one. Next up, we have boots. We have do battlegrounds or Europa public events. Europa public events, I did heroic, so they gave me 25% per heroic public event, and battlegrounds gives 33% 0.3. So doing 3 battlegrounds will give you 100%, and you're doing 4 heroic public events from Europa will give you 100% for 25% each. Of course, if you do ×2 progress, 2 public events will give you 100%. 1 battleground will give you 66%. So you can do 1 battleground and 1 public event. I'll give you 100% for ×2. ×3, you do 1 battleground, and that gives you 100% progress. If not, you do 2 public events for Europa if you don't have battlegrounds. Next up, we have solar orbs or strike or arc orbs or void orbs, depending on what your class is. You need 100 in total. My best advice, like similar to the blue one, go to a strike or do crucible and use the correct element. And just for strike, just go to a lost sector, or just do it. These are very fast. 100 orbs is very quick, just so you know. It's very fast. 50 orbs for ×2 and 33 orbs for ×3. Next up, we have melee kills. This is melee kills, not melee ability kills. Doesn't matter. So as long as you have the correct subclass, what it tells you. For this one, is for warlock is solar, titan is void, and hunter is arc. Just getting a melee kill, not a melee kill abilities, just attacking just anything, punching, whatever, getting a kill with that class correct subclass, you get progress. So 50 kills ×1, ×2 200 kills, and then 16 kills for ×3. Very easy to do, nothing too complicated with that one. Next up, we have either doing 3 competitive matches in glory, or 3 nightfalls, or 3 trials of Osiris. I did 3 competitive matches. They go pretty fast. They're faster than nightfalls. You can either get destroyed or or destroy the other team by getting 4 in a row. these activities do not generate orbs. Nightfall does, but Nightfall is not counted as a playlist activity, so you cannot get 100 orbs in this activity if you want to get, you know, the boots progress. So it doesn't work like that, but you still get other progress, like, you know, key fragments, arc weapon kills, void weapon kills, void grenades, solar grenades. Do that still. I just do the faster route and do the 3 glory matches. Of course, ×2 is only 2 matches, and then ×3 is 1 match only. That's if we have collect elemental orbs in EAZ. 50 in general is very easy to do. So whatever element it is, you know, void, arc, or solar, just do it. It's super easy. Do whatever you want. Lastly, we have a not that hard, but you gotta really pay attention. Is defeat 50 powerful fallen, or powerful cabal, or powerful hive. Of course, the EAZ is a good choice. You know, just leave and join until you get the correct one. There is a lot of powerful fallen, hive, or cabal when doing the EAZ. What a powerful combatant means is that it's an orange bar or a yellow bar, and each count for 1 kill each. Of course, once you kill 1, you know, you get ×2 progress, 25 kills, and then 16 kills for ×3, right? So just make sure, you know, you're getting all those kills in the EAZ. Of course, you could do, you know, Battlegrounds has Cabal, so if you on Titan is Cabal kills, or no, Hunter is Cabal, so, you know, do Battlegrounds for Cabal. Wrathborn Hunts has Hive, and Override doesn't have Fallen, so Fallen might be difficult, but there's some lost sectors with some decent Fallen enemies that have lots of Fallen, powerful Fallen, but do EAZ if you want to do that one. You can find a lot of powerful Fallen running around when doing those. And that's it. Once you get all those, equip all the armor on, and go back to the statue, meditate, and then now you have all the Magnifiecent Armor, and now you don't have to worry about completing them. As long as you have this armor, you can get the white glow whenever you want. It is not needed. You don't need to get the progress done. You can have these done forever. As long as you have these equipped, not equipped, as long as you have these, you know, yeah, whatever, you know. This is, you know, I could explain, you know, you to do 1 Nightfall Master or Grandmaster for a white glow. You want to get do any raid to get the arms, do any dungeon to get the chests, kill 15 champions or guardians in competitive crucible or trials, and you get the white glow for the pants, which we have already, like I've shown already in the beginning. There it is. It's always on. I didn't know it's not there yet. It's not an ornament. It's always on, and then you have to get through 3 legendary or master lost sectors to get the armor glow. That's it. That's only if you don't want to pay. If you want to get the glow, then you have to go ahead and go to the shop at the store here, and it's either you have to spend 6,000 bright dust for the glow or 1,500 silver. Of course, you can still buy the old one from last year for 6,000 bright dust as well, and 1,500 silver, but I can't see it because I already have them already. And that's pretty much it. That is the event. That's how I got all the armor. That's what I did mostly. Hopefully, you know, if you guys have questions still, I can answer them in the comments. This will be all time stamped. Hopefully, I do that correctly. Hopefully, I can help you a little bit. If there's any confusion of any steps, ×2 progress is very useful. ×2 progress is also really useful. You can see here at EVA, it'll show you when you get it done. That's it. I'm pretty tired. You know, like I said, it's 12 hours took me to get, it's 11 hours, you know, around there, 10 hours to get it all done. Well. Now, there are triumphs to get everything. If you decide it, I'm not going to get it done. But if you get a full white glow for 1 armor set, you get an emblem. And if you get an full armor set on all classes, you get this ghost here. The ghost is located here. I don't really like the look of it, so I don't really care. All I care about is getting that sparrow from 2 years ago. This is what you get if you get all 3 white armor, but it's too much work. I don't know. I only care about this. This is my only good sparrow is this from getting all 3 Majestic Armor 2 years ago. Anyways, enough of that. So yeah, you head to Eva, right? And talk to her. And you can see here we have, this is ×2 progress for blue armor, ×3 progress for blue armor, ×2 progress for legendary armor or purple armor, ×3 progress for purple armor for other classes. Is automatically applied when you get it done. This is for completing the quests, and this is for getting I'm not gonna get that either, so that's fun. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Meditate here, and you get the AZ is here if you want, and that's all it is. Did I say hard light is a good choice of weapon? Hard light's good. Tiku's pretty good for solo kills. That's it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'm not sure if I did. If I did, I'm sorry, but that's all I know of the event, and hopefully it helps pretty much.